What's going on, everybody? Alex here, Nickens Lawn and Landscape. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, we are going to explore our options for a leaf collection system, or a leaf bagger as some would call it. We're looking into getting a zero turn with the leaf collection system, but that's going to be the main use for that mower or that machine. So we have to make sure that the collection system is top notch. I don't want just a standard old collection system that you got to get off the mower and dump out each bag individually. That's going to take too long. If we're going to do this, we need something quick and efficient. But before we dive into that, I got a few more pieces of mail that I want to share with you guys. I mentioned on Instagram about sending some stickers. I've gotten a few so far, and I've gotten a few more here I want to show you guys. So the first ones I got are from Mr. Mad Mower. It's a pretty cool logo. I think this one came from Instagram. Let me straighten this up here. Pretty cool logo. It's got a mower that looks all PO'd, and then the grass looks terrified. So pretty cool. I'm going to slap this one in the toolbox on the mow trailer. Second package we got here is from Pro Parts Direct. And if you guys seen this guy on YouTube, he's all over YouTube, and I'm knowing now or learning now that he has something to do with Pro Parts Direct, because these things came together. Oop, there goes that one. But these two are stickers. I'll be putting those in that toolbox as well. But I also got this note with it, and they also, well, if I can catch this stuff here, it's a little windy today. I also got this note with it, and they sent me a Ferris t-shirt. It says, "We appreciate your loyalty to Pro Parts and just wanted to say thanks. Here's a little Pro Parts swag on us. Please feel free to tag us in your post, and we will share your work. We would love to share your work. If you have any questions, you can call us," and there's their phone number. So if you guys are looking for mower parts, anything really lawn care related, they don't do snow, but anything lawn care related, check that out right there, guys. ProPartsDirect.net. I've been ordering parts from there for, oh God, since I started pretty much. 5 or 6 years. I stumbled upon this website looking for some parts, and I pretty much never turn back. I do get some stuff from my dealer, but I also order a lot of parts from these guys here. So if you're in the market for any mower parts, be sure to check them out. So thank you very much to you guys for sending me those. If anybody else wants to send some stickers, you can send it to P.O. Box number 8, Freeburg, Illinois, zip code 62243. That's also in the description, or you can leave a comment and I'll shoot you that information over there. And one more quick plug, guys, the Nickens apparel. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure to head over there and check it out. The link is down in the description. And I said something about it yesterday. I said hoodies. We've got t-shirts, we've got short sleeve shirts, we've got coffee mugs, we've got stickers. We've got quite a few things. So if you're in any way, shape, or form want to rep the Nickens apparel or the Nickens brand, this is what it is on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Got the logo back there. But if you want to rep us guys at all in our brand, be sure to head over there, check it out. This is not for us to make money. This is for the people who want to rep some Nickens gear. We can't afford to give away something to everyone who wants to wear something, so we created this site for you guys. Alright, so without any further ado, let's dive into these leaf collection systems. Alright guys, so what I've done here is pulled up 7 of the biggest mower brands and their collection systems, and real quickly I'm just going to go over this. First one I got pulled up here is the Ferris, and this one is one of the more detailed of all of them as to what it fits and what they offer. But real quickly I'll go over what they got. This one is just a 2 or 3 bag system. It's a soft top, they have a hard top option, triple bag, and then electric, and then the DFS stands for dump from seat. You'll see that on a lot of these. I'm not too knowledgeable on these guys. I just started doing major research on these. Like I said, I've never owned a zero turn with the bagger before, so this is my first. I do know that I'm going to want something along these lines more than the bag type system. I'm going to want one of the ones that has a dump from seat. Not necessarily the electric like it says here, but these easy dumps, it's got a lever basically that comes by the seat, and that's how you dump it. So if I were to go with Ferris, it'd probably be one of these 3 here, I would say, and not so much these here with the soft tops, or with the bags I should say, but it'd be more one of these hopper styles. where you can dump it from the seat and it would just fall out there, and you can just keep chugging along, because we'd be bringing this along with our leaf vacuum, and this is just going to be our system to get it closer to the curb. So that's pretty much what Ferris has to offer. Obviously no price points are available here on the websites. None of the competitive brands do that, but they all are pretty similar. For a good bagging system, you're going to be paying somewhere in the $3-4 grand range. So with that being said, we'll move on here to Hustler. They don't have as much information available. This is pretty much all you get. They have a 3-bag powered bagger, which it says easy on, easy off blower and hopper assemblies, holds 12 bushels. This one, electric actuated dump from seat bagger system, easy on, easy off versatility with 10 bushel capacity. So again, I think this would probably be our bet here. This backpack bagger, they're calling it, and this looks very similar to the Ferris. A little bit different design, but it looks very similar. And then I'm looking at Hustler here. Ferris and Hustler are my first two, because that is what my dealer sells, Hartman Farm Supply. That's what they have to offer, so those will be my first options. And then my third option here is going to be Scag. That's where I buy my steel equipment, is a Scag dealer. They sell Scag, they sell Big Dog and a few others, but Scag's their main mower they sell. So I've got them pulled up here, and this is their clamshell bagger. Again, this is what I would go with versus their 3-bag, or I don't know if it's a 2 or 3 bag style system, but it's pretty similar to the Ferris one. And this clamshell bagger seems to be pretty similar to the I'm trying to find a picture here where it shows it open. There it is. But it kind of it's slanted here, so nothing can get stuck, so it throws it all in there, and then this back door opens from the bottom, as you can see in this picture here, so everything slides out. So I would think as long as this stays clean inside here, you wouldn't have any problems with anything building up. And Scag I like a little bit better, I think, than Ferris and Hustler, from what I see so far and what I've heard from dealers. I did talk to my Scag dealer, and he said that the clamshell bagger is pretty much universal. That is Scag's main vacuum style they have for their zero turns, and it works on most zero turns. The only thing that differs is this little housing down here, and that can change from mower to mower or style to style. They are somewhat universal. You don't have to get a different one for every single mower, but it basically goes off of which deck you have. So some of the older style decks, obviously you can't put a brand new one of these on there. You'd have to get the older style adapter down here. I think he called it the mounting hardware, so it may be this here too, but I know for sure it's this down here. So that would be decent if you were to run a Scag and you decided to get a new zero turn. You wouldn't necessarily have to buy the whole new bagger. So that is food for thought, and that is a good concept, I think, and that's definitely a plus if you were to go with a Scag bagger. Moving on here, number 4, we have the Exmark, and again, they don't have a whole lot pulled up here. This is just on their accessories pretty much page. They have their UltraVac 3 bag collection system right here. And it says the UltraVac S series enables you to switch between bagging and side discharge with quick attach capability. Avoid clogging with the large diameter tubes. Compact design minimizes trailer space for easy maneuverability. So again, that's not the one I would go with. I would be with I thought they had another one. Maybe it's up. Yeah. This is the quick dump collection system, and the picture they have here is just of the housing that I was just showing you for the Scags. So they don't have the actual collection system shown here, but it does say that's an 11 bushel capacity. So the 11 bushel capacity is very comparative with the other models we've seen. I wish it showed a little bit more here on the website. Like I said, when we were back on Ferris's site, they had a little bit more information than most of the others. But this is pretty much what Exmark is giving you here. Moving on, next we have Bobcat Mowers. They've got a little bit more information too, and I actually really like the way that this setup looks. I've actually watched a couple of videos on this one as well. Really intrigued by this, and I think Bobcat Mowers are really stepping it up over the past couple of years. So here's a little bit more information on it. I'm not going to read all that, but real quick, we can watch a little bit of this. I know this one has how it dumps, so that's definitely helpful. I know they showed a couple of clips in here, so we'll wait and show that. But this is what I'm looking for: something simple, easy to dump, effortless, pretty much. There we go. So right from the seat, doesn't even have to get out. I think that one is electric. I think he's got a little button over there along his control panel. So we won't watch that whole video, but that's pretty much what you got. Yeah, and that's Bobcat's. That's the only one that they show here. But in my opinion, I think that's all one would need. That's pretty much the cat's meow of baggers there, I think. I'd definitely like to get my eyes on one of those, if not get my hands on one of those and try to demo one of those. Next up, we have Gravely. And they, if I remember correctly, yeah, they only have one that they show here on their website. It's a 2-bucket bagger. And I think this one you get out and you take them off and you dump them out. So at least that's what I get from it, the way it looks and everything. That one would not work for us. So if this is all that Gravely has to offer, unfortunately that won't work. But they are a big name. They are making a splash in the lawn care landscape industry. So I definitely wanted to pull up their website. Next we have Toro. This one I couldn't find initially whenever I was on their website, but I ended up selecting a mower. This is how I got there. You can see professional contractor mower. Then I selected a mower, and then beneath mower it has accessories, and that's how I found these. But the Easy Vac dump from seat collection system is definitely what I would be going with there, and it looks like it's available for all the different size decks, so it would definitely work for us if that's the route we decided to go. I haven't really mentioned this, but I'm hoping, if possible, to find a used mower that I can put a bagger on. So I'm really trying to decide which bagger that I want, and then I can find the mower to fit that bagger accordingly. Or if I need to buy new, I can buy new as well. But I'm trying to stay away from that if possible. This is most likely going to be a fall designated mower, so definitely don't want to drop more than I have to on it, but I want a reliable machine. So all these mower brands, guys, are going to be a very good collection system. Like I said, when it comes down to it, they're all going to be around the same price point. They're obviously not going to be the same. You're going to be able to save a little bit of money if you go one way versus another. But they all offer pretty similar systems. And again, the mowers are pretty similar, just like the baggers. They're all pretty close in price. And they're all pretty close in what they do. Obviously, each one's going to have its different things, but for the most part, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these commercial brand companies, and that's why I'm considering all of them. Like I said, I'm more focused on the vacuum system now than I am the brand of mower. So that's what we got so far, and that's some food for thought if you guys are in the market for a bagger system. This is definitely what I'm considering whenever I'm looking for my bagger system, and I'm in the market right now. So this is pretty much up-to-date information, and this is what's out on the market, guys. And I pulled up a couple of honorable mentions here. And obviously there's other honorable mentions too, other mower brands, but I pulled up a couple of alternatives here. The first one being the Accelerator Industries grass catcher. Now we actually own one of these guys. We own this one right here, the 3.3 bushel one, and it works great. This one goes on a walk behind. It can go on a stander. It can go on a zero turn. Pretty much any mower. It's got this option right here. You put in your information, and voila, it's going to tell you which one you need. These bigger ones, I don't know how those would work in real world situations. This one works great. So if you're going to run one of these bigger ones, you'd probably have to have a strap or something. Like I said, we have this one, and it does it bounces around a little bit. It works great, don't get me wrong, but I know if you got a bigger one, you would probably want to strap it down or give it a little bit more beefy mounting support there. But it is a great unit. The disadvantage of these versus the back style baggers for zero turns is these have no fan to actually suck in the leaves. These are just blowing it out like it would if you were side discharging them. And then the last one, last but not least, right, did make the list. You've got the grass gobbler, guys. This is one of the oldest bagger styles like you've got here for the side of your mower. This one is made out of steel. That's what gives the accelerator a little advantage over this one. It is lighter, so when it is full of wet grass or wet leaves, it's a little bit easier to lift up in the back of your pickup or into your trailer, your dump truck, wherever you're dumping those clippings, or if you're just taking them off and dumping them on the ground in a pile, whatever. You still got to handle it. So this steel versus the accelerator aluminum does get a little bit more taxing on you, but if you're only doing a few lawns or if you're a residential type person, this is definitely a great option. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all we got for this one. If you are looking for a leaf collection system like myself, hope this video helped you out. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment.